So here we see problem 14 from section 2-2. The question states to find the horizontal and vertical asymptotes for the function f of x. We see that f of x is a rational function. And these are two different types of problems. Let's start with the horizontal asymptote. We had a set of rules that said look for the highest exponent term in the numerator and the denominator. And we had if the numerator is greater than the denominator, then there is no horizontal asymptote. If the numerator is less than the denominator, then there is a horizontal asymptote at y equals 0. And if the numerator and the denominator had equal degrees, then the horizontal asymptote is equal to the ratio of the lead coefficients. So we see that that's what we have. We have the highest degree terms are equal. There's a second degree term in the numerator, and its lead coefficient is 3. And there's a second degree term in the denominator, and its lead coefficient is 1. So we have a horizontal asymptote at y equals 3 over 1. So that's our horizontal asymptote, y equals 3. So that one was easy. It was just analyzing the degree of the polynomials in the numerator and the denominator. Now we have to find the vertical asymptote. So the vertical asymptotes, we need to find the factors of the denominator. And we see that this quadratic factors to x plus 5, x minus 3. And we have to make sure that these factors are not going to cancel with any factors from the numerator. If the numerator factor cancels with one of the denominators, we have a whole, not a vertical asymptote. So we need to factor 3x squared plus 8x minus 3. And this is an example where the lead coefficient is not 1. So we multiply 3 and negative 3, and we ask what are the factors of negative 9 that add up to equal the coefficient of the linear term, which is 8. So what are factors of negative 9 with sum equal to 8? So 9 times negative 1 equals negative 9, and 9 plus negative 1 equals 8. So those are the two numbers we need to use, 9 and negative 1. And now we can split this. 3x squared plus 9x minus 1x minus 3. We see that the 9 and the negative 1 split the 8x term into 9x minus 1x, and this allows us to use something called factor by grouping. So what is the GCF of 3x squared plus 9x? The GCF is 3x, and if we divide each term by 3x, we get x plus 3. And what is the GCF of negative x minus 3? Well, the GCF is negative 1. And if we divide each term by negative 1, we get x plus 3. And now the repeated factor is one of our factors. And the GCFs come together to form the other factor. And if you were to FOIL this, you would get back the polynomial here. And if you combine the two middle terms, you would get back the polynomial here. So these are our factors. We will put them in the numerator here, 3x minus 1 and x plus 3. So we see that none of the factors cancel, which means that both of the factors in the denominator will give us vertical asymptotes. So we take each factor and set it equal to 0. X plus 5 equal to 0 gives us x equals negative 5, and x minus 3 equal to 0 gives us x equals 3. So these are our vertical asymptotes and we found that the horizontal asymptote was y equal to 3. And those are the answers to problem 14.